Hey everyone, welcome back to Post Credit Podcast. I'm John Paul, and this is my lovely co-host Patty.
Hi.
Okay, so Patty, we got a couple of things we're doing today. All right, have a couple announcements, have a couple questions for you, and a couple games. Basically, Kevin Feige said a lot of things, a lot of interesting and surprising, unexpected things. He's rebooting the universe. It's a reset. He's recasting Steve Rogers and Tony Stark. This is going to be a new universe that has X-Men in it from the beginning, Fantastic Four in it from, I guess, from the 60s, so from the beginning. And he kind of came clean about how he feels that Marvel may have like screwed up a little bit with their scheduling of content and like what they produced and how many hours of TV, and it's just very interesting stuff. How did you feel about all the news we got?
I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, because it was so good, right, for so long with the
Well,
whole Infinity
first off,
Saga.
I don't really understand what's happening because what I understood was that it's like a soft reset, and then now people are like, it's total reset, whole total reboot. But then he's like, oh, we're probably gonna keep Chris Hemsworth, and so it's like, well, then you're not completely rebooting it,
Mm-hmm.
and also like a complete. And that's probably why he's saying reset rather than reboot, because I really doubt and I really hope not that like we're gonna be getting like Captain America 1, Iron Man 1. Like we really don't need that. And I think that
Yeah,
would be really, really dumb. Like that would be a dumb move.
yeah,
Yeah. Because they haven't even done so many other stories. Why would you redo stories that happened not that long ago?
yeah.
And there's no reason to redo it.
I definitely think you shouldn't call it like a number. Like you're right, it shouldn't be like one or two or whatever. But it should just be like you said, like a classic story he's never done. Like maybe it's one where he fights Arnim Zola instead of just Arnim Zola being a guy in the background and then a robot like AI. You could even do the story where he gets shot with a time bullet and goes back in time after Civil War. Um, there are a lot of stories you could do, but I agree it shouldn't be like a number.
Like, what I'm assuming is going to happen is that it's going to be Secret Wars, and there's going to be all these different people from different dimensions and different universes or whatever. And he's going to pick and choose. Oh, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
keep this one. I'm going to not keep that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then different people. Like, there's probably going to be so many different varieties of different characters. There's probably gonna be, I don't know, people were saying that there's gonna be a bunch of different Mr. Fantastics. It's probably gonna
Yeah.
maybe like all the Spider-Men are gonna come back,
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff. And it's like, well, obviously you're gonna keep certain people. Like you're not gonna get rid of Tom Holland,
No.
and he's already talking about Chris Hemsworth is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they're already talking about recasting Captain America and Tony Stark, which I don't really like. And I'm not saying that means we need Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they should just be done.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's gonna be kind of cool to see them again and like see these characters actually interact with different
Yeah.
characters
I
and see
know.
those different stories that we didn't ever get.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it makes sense to do that because like people say, oh, this is what they do in the comic books too. Like
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to see origin story Captain America, origin
Sure.
story Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to see that. We already saw that. It was already good. I feel like with any movies that maybe they did bad, like, you know, I
Yeah.
mean maybe not even just bad, but like I would understand Black Panther coming back
Oh
and
yeah.
being recast
Yeah.
because we didn't actually get him, you
Not a
know,
lot of them.
not a lot.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like I feel like they waited long enough,
Yeah,
and to be respectful.
yeah. And also, they just sat on Shuri. Like they really haven't made much stuff with her
Yeah.
at
Like they
all.
could have done so many things, but they were just like too distracted or something.
Yeah,
Like they need some more focus.
there should have been Captain America, Brave New World should have had Shang Chi at the table and Shuri at the table. Like, or I guess Shang Chi's sister at the table to represent the organization. Like that would have been so much more interesting if it was like, oh, you get to see more of all the people. Like that's what we were expecting, but you know,
Well, they want to do all this stuff where they have Shuri that's gonna be Black Panther. They have Ironheart that's gonna be like Iron Man. They have um the Falcon as trying to be Captain America, and then now they just nothing.
yeah, there's a lot
So
of
then what's gonna
evolution.
happen now? It's like, so are they gonna keep, you know, are they gonna have two Captain Americas? Like, because they kind of just set up Captain America as the Falcon, and then now
Yeah,
suddenly there's gonna be another Captain America. Or what about Ironheart with another Iron Man? Or what about Sherry with a different, like her brother, basically
I don't know.
from a different dimension?
Do you
Like,
think it's going to be a different dimension? Or you think it's going to be time travel? Because reset sounds like time travel.
what do you mean?
Like, oh, we're going back, and it's like, what if this person never married? You know,
But then that would
this
erase
person.
all of Spider-Man too,
Yeah,
and that would erase the whole blip of the whole everything.
yeah,
That wouldn't even make any sense.
yeah.
And I think, yeah, I don't think
I
they should do that.
I really hope it's the Beyonder. I know the Russo brothers have said they like the Beyonder storyline where he literally grabs the most fun characters he likes.
That's kind of what I'm expecting.
Yeah,
Like, that's what I assumed.
yeah. Or Doctor Doom is like he in the first Secret Wars from the '80s. He is part of the situation that the Beyonder grabs all these people, and then he tries to manipulate and take advantage of the situation. But in the new one, I think he, well, it's kind of spoilers. I don't know if you want to hear it, but he kind of like secretly he acts like it's a whole catastrophe going on with the incursions and all the universes are being thrown together, but really it's he's just doing it and making it happen on purpose to manipulate the heroes to like believing him.
I mean, that's probably what's going to happen
I could see both things happening.
because that's also a whole other major point is these other dimensions and timelines or whatever. And he's saying that it's going to go back to one timeline.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be, I don't think it would, not only would it not really make any sense, but it also just doesn't seem likely that it would be
Time travel.
time travel.
Yeah. No.
Because
Okay.
then, if it was time travel, then it would be the same actors. What would time travel do? Going back in time, and then it's, well, then, like, no, that just messes up the timeline, and now it's a different.
He looks different.
But then they would just be like Peggy Carter as him.
Captain Carter.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's just a what if.
Like that's the stuff that happens with time travel. It's not gonna happen, oh, like what's gonna be different? That then it's gonna be Bucky is Captain America and not Steve Rogers. Like, like it would be like something like that, but then it would be like the same
I
actors.
see what you mean.
So it's gonna be in Secret Wars cherry picking, as you say, and they're gonna pick who they want.
Yeah.
And that makes the most sense in general. And then you, again, would not, and I would assume not, erase all the other origin stories
Yeah.
that's already
No.
been done. And then,
You have to respect the Infinity Saga and what we had so far.
yeah.
Um, do you like the idea of them grabbing, all the Mr. Fantastics, all the Spider Man?
Yeah.
Spider Man, I'm like, didn't we do that already?
I think that is going to happen because I feel like it's been talked about that they're going to be like, that like Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire has been like signed on for
Oh
another
my
thing. Like,
gosh.
I feel like it's been talked about. Or
That's
like people were
hilarious.
trying to be like, oh, it's gonna be another Spider-Man movie of Tobey Maguire, and it's like I don't think it's gonna be that. I think he's gonna
No.
be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in Doomsday it's gonna be something like you said from the comic books, and then it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
oh, suddenly there's all these people in
Mm-hmm.
one
Yeah.
place,
Yeah.
and then all the other timelines, I guess, are gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Then what is like Loki doing?
Loki is the god of stories.
Like,
What's he doing though?
isn't he the one that's like holding it all together?
I
I feel like that
guess.
was the whole point of that.
I know.
So I'm confused as to what's gonna happen. Does that mean he's gonna be let out? And now he's gonna be a part of everything again? Like there's so many things that could happen with like going down to one timeline. Like, so you mean that they're not gonna save all these other people who are gonna die? Like unlimited timelines? Or are you saying that like you're just going to focus on one timeline? Like, sure they exist, but you're focusing on one. Like, I don't know what he
Mm.
means. Like, if it's
Mm-hmm.
destroying or just we'll forget about it for now. And also, like, he says how, oh, we've been focusing on quantity rather than quality,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to cut back.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't agree with that. I think what he needs to do is have better people in charge.
Yeah. Is that what he's like? Is he saying that like reading between the lines?
Like, he's saying he only trusts himself.
Now, yeah.
But, like, you should have somebody. There should be people that it should be him along
Mm-hmm.
with like two other people.
Yeah.
And oh, you're in charge of the movies, you're in charge of the TV shows, and then Kevin Feige is bouncing.
Yeah.
And that's what it should be. And it should be like, we get together and figure things out. And then, because I think that they need to pick it up, like personally,
Mm-hmm.
because not only do I want to see more stuff,
Yeah.
but also it's just like people get older. Like
Yeah.
Tom
I
Holland's
know.
already so much older than he was. It's been nearly 10 years.
It's time for him to get like
It's been
married.
10 years since
Yeah.
he first filmed
Yeah.
for the movie. Like 10 years, that's insane.
I know.
And like he's gonna get bored of this. Like he's probably gonna be done soon, honestly. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even be surprised. And that's gonna be disappointing for everybody because we barely saw him at
I
this point.
know.
Like, I mean, yeah, sure, we did see him, but like we kind of need more. We kind of need, college Spider-Man, like get out of the high school, like,
I will
so
say. I will say. Like, I wish it was just more focus was on the movies again.
yeah, I agree with that. Like, I can see why it should be more movies rather than TV shows and that, but I think they can coexist.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was all, I think I heard that it's going to be more separate now, too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
they're not going to be connected.
Well,
And
I
I'm
don't really
like,
want that.
I don't want that either because that was the whole point of why Marvel was better than DC was because
Yeah.
they're gonna like actually be able to connect the two. And it seems
Mm-hmm.
like they just can't handle it. But what I say to that is you need to get more people to handle it
Yeah.
because there's so many stories from Marvel. You make a lot of money and you are capable of making good stories.
Yeah.
You're just, you don't have people who are focusing on certain areas because it can't just rely on Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Like, it just cannot.
Right.
And this is just kind of disappointing in a way because it's like, we need more, not less. And like, we have people right now that are in the MCU. Are they going to wait 10 years to be in another movie?
Right now.
Because you only want to do, more movies now where like the TV shows aren't even connected anymore. Like, what about all the TV shows that haven't?
Yeah.
Like,
I.
we got good characters in
Oh
those
yeah.
shows, and there was a lot of good shows, even though there
I
were some
know.
bad ones. We did have a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
And again, with the movies, it's like after Endgame, there were still good
Oh
movies.
yeah.
It wasn't all bad. So we kind of need to figure this out.
I know. I do think though he said about the hours that was too many, and I think like that's probably true. Like the hours spent on the same show, of like how Loki season 2 was at some parts that it was like dragging. I'm like,
Yeah.
we gotta pick up the pace here. But like Thunderbolts was just like such a good use of the time. We got so many characters and so much fun interactions with them. It felt like, I don't know, it felt like Age of Ultron all over again. It felt like Civil War all over again.
Yeah.
Little
I
bit of
thought
that.
Thunderbolts was really, really good.
Yeah.
But it's like he says that, but then like Fantastic Four wasn't that great of a use of the time.
Yeah. I mean, how long was it?
I mean, it wasn't that long. It was only 2 hours, but I just feel like they could have done more with that too. If he's talking about that, but then that's also why it's like I better not see another Iron Man movie,
Hmm.
like a origin movie.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
better
yeah.
not see another Captain America. Like like do movies that haven't been done in at least the MCU. Like even like Hulk. Like
Yeah.
we haven't actually had a Hulk origin movie in the MCU.
I know. There's no scene of him like in a lab coat pushing Rick Jones like into the bunker. Be like, stay. You gotta save yourself, and then boom, blasted. You know.
I think that they struggle with like choosing a vibe for a character. And then they're like, "Oh, but we missed all this stuff because we didn't do the original vibe." Like, you know, it's like we didn't get to do all these other cool things that have in the comic books because we didn't want to do it the traditional way. And then it's
Right.
like, yeah, because you didn't do it the traditional way. Like maybe you could have waited for Civil War and then we wouldn't be having this conversation. And then everything could have been pushed back. Like, why didn't you just do more stories before Endgame? Like,
Mm,
you really could have, but you
yeah.
didn't.
Yeah. Um, yeah. There's just so many directions, ways you can go with the characters that you had before recasting them. But now that you're recasting them, it's like, okay, well, yeah, now we can do is a little bit more. Like, let me just see this actor in Captain America's boots, like with the shield. Like, let me just see them. Or, like Iron Man. There's a story where he creates a whole drug for, like, I think it makes you, I can't remember what it does, but he sells this drug, everyone buys it, and then it turns out it's like it's the drug is evil, he's possessed by something, and it's like it's a lot of like random like, oh wait, Iron Man could not be a good person, like kind of stories, like, and also Illuminati. Like I really want to see the Illuminati, but like not crappy like Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like the stuff they do is so fascinating in the stories they're in. So that would be something I really want to see.
I feel like they should have just done more stuff before Endgame and then have Endgame
Yeah,
because
such a good
then
ending.
it would have pushed it and then maybe that's like what would be happening right now. With Endgame. But
It's hard to imagine that world.
it's like they could have done so much more with those characters when they had them. And that's why I'm like, why didn't you do more? It's like you did more after Endgame, and it's like you
Yeah,
should have done more before Endgame if you're gonna talk about it. And then now you're all like, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's like, well, how about you look at how there was so many strikes going on, COVID happened, like AI is happening. Like maybe there's other reasons why your quality is going down.
yeah,
Are you using AI? Are you not paying your people fairly and now they're having to go on strike and that pushes everything back 2 years? Are you, like maybe think about the other things that could be affecting your work,
yeah.
instead of, oh, it's just too much. Like, it's not too much. You can handle
I
it.
know. Still no Blade movie. Like that can't be that hard to make.
And also, you have shows that, like, I never even watched. Like,
Agatha.
never watched Agatha.
Still
Never
haven't watched
watched Echo,
Ironheart.
right?
Never watched Echo.
I never watched, finished, what's it called?
Secret
With,
Invasion.
yeah.
That was like universally panned.
Panned.
Like criticized. Yeah.
I don't remember. There's more, but
Oh, we
that I
haven't watched
didn't watch.
Ironheart
Oh yeah,
yet.
we haven't seen that, which I do want to watch it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and then never got more of like the good stuff. It's kind of like it just seems like your focus wasn't well, rather than it
Yeah.
was too much.
Yeah. No.
So like you should have, if you wanted to do Agatha, should have gotten that out way quicker after WandaVision.
Yeah.
And if you, because of all the strikes and pandemic and all that stuff, then he should have scrapped it. Honestly, he should have just gotten rid of that.
But I love I don't know. The death thing is cool. How she's actually death.
Yeah, but we didn't even watch this.
I know. I
And why
couldn't.
introduce interesting, important characters first off after Thanos? Maybe should have done that before.
That was a
And
major failure, by the way.
like again, it's like, oh, we didn't get to do it the traditional way. And then I have a feeling, and I really hope not, that it's gonna be all, it better be a reset rather than a reboot. And that I really don't want to see, oh, let's now do Endgame again after doing, oh, Captain America 1, Captain, Avengers, all this stuff, and then Endgame again. But this time it's because he's in love with death and this and that. And it's like, no,
You had your chance.
like maybe in like 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah. It'll be like a throwback to like old, like a retro thing, you know.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they had their chance, and they created something that's also pretty unique, like Thanos, who doesn't care about death, but he believes in balance. That's also pretty
Yeah.
unique.
And it was good.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's I'm feeling pretty excited about it, but I'm also like,
I don't know. I'm wary of it.
I know, a little worried. Like the, you know, I almost am like, for how much I don't like what Eternals turned out to be. Like I liked it was a movie and it was a fun idea and it had such an interesting thing to say about the world, and that spun off into Brave New World with the adamantium that Cersei created out of the
Mm-hmm.
Celestial. And I did like how they were, you know, old, like they were just myths of like different gods and goddesses who were actually, this is where the myth of Hephaestus came from, which is Fastos, which is like the god of forgery or forging. Sorry, but it's actually a eternal who's like basically a robot, you know, an
Mm-hmm.
android made by a celestial, and you have the Black Knight in there, and then Blade like talks at the end. It's like I would rather take like 5 Eternals than Agatha, Secret Invasion. Oh my gosh,
She-Hulk.
She Hulk and Loki season 2 was too long.
I mean, I liked it, but
Yeah.
there were a lot of slow parts.
Yeah, there's like over at the McDonald's now. They're eating like
I'm like,
the retro
I don't know.
McDonald's now.
I liked it, but
Yeah, no,
it
I like
was
the
very
vibes.
confusing too, and like that was
Mm,
kind of the point, but it was also like a little confusing.
yeah.
And I can see, like, I feel like maybe a part of this whole thing of resetting is trying to be like, oh, no homework. No homework,
Mm,
guys. Guys, guess what? All the new people,
yeah.
all the teenagers are growing up, and all these new people who have not seen all the MCU movies.
Mm.
Hey, guys. Hi.
No,
You
well,
know, like
no
that's what it's
homework.
giving.
First of all, no homework is just not something that you should be saying
The thing is,
about a
that's
Marvel
like with
movie.
comic books. Like, if you try to pick up a comic book, if
Yeah.
you're like, oh, if you go to a comic book store, because I've done this many times, and I'm like, oh, I like Iron Man, and you
Yeah.
look at Iron, dude,
I don't
there's
know these
like
characters.
a million different comic books, different kinds of Iron Mans, different, they're not all Tony Stark, probably,
Yeah.
like, all this stuff. And you're just like, whoa. Guess what?
Yeah.
You don't get the homework because if you go into a comic book store, they don't have the first one. If you
Yeah.
go into a traditional comic book store, like the one I had growing up, it's just find the name and
Good
good luck.
good luck in the long box, you know? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
And you can buy like the,
The deluxe, yes, that, yeah.
and but like I mean,
Even if you're like, oh, I know this run by this one author is really good for this one Batman thing. If you buy it, you buy the whole set. It's still going to be like, oh well, last issue of the last
yeah.
writer was Alfred died or something.
Or it's like, you know, I don't know. Like there's so many times where you pick up a comic book and it's like last time,
Yeah,
and then it's like, what happened? What? I'm so
yeah,
confused. And
yeah. Or like we're picking up from the last writer, and it's like, oh, they did this. How are we gonna like figure this out? And it's like, this is what we're gonna the new direction we're gonna go in. But that's homework in superhero stuff is not homework. It's fun. It's fun to be like, is that did they say mutant? Like
and
what?
like I feel like it's gonna become like, okay, guys, so this new movie is coming out. Yeah, you don't have to watch anything. This
Yeah,
is fine. Or
yeah,
like just watch Secret Wars. Or
yeah.
like it's like what? And
It's
then like I
weird.
get it because eventually there's gonna be so much stuff. I mean, there already
Yeah,
is so
there's
much
so
stuff,
much.
but I don't know. It's a little sad.
I know. Well, I like it because with Marvel, it's always been like the you don't have to watch everything, but the more you do, the better it is.
Yeah, but I will just say again that I think they just need to do a better job at communicating. Because what I've heard from Fantastic Four director talking about how he didn't know he had to connect from the
Yeah,
Thunderbolts end credit scene to the movie, and like things that James Gunn is saying when he worked for Marvel,
yeah.
saying how like, oh,
The right
they didn't
hand doesn't know
even
what the
for
left
the
hand is
Guardians of
doing.
the Galaxy, like apparently they didn't even know that they were gonna do like an Infinity Stone, and it was like red the whole time, and he had to color it purple at the end because they
Yeah,
decided to change the idea. I'm
yeah,
like, what? I'm like, isn't the whole point of Marvel is that you guys are so thinking so far in advance,
yeah,
making sure things connect
yeah,
and like all that stuff, and then now it's like that's what's falling through the cracks. That's what's messing up your movies is because it doesn't feel as connected as it once
yeah.
did, and you can blame that on that you have too much, or
Hmm.
you could just blame it on that you're not delegating correctly.
Yeah,
And I genuinely think that's the problem.
I think so.
And I think you also need to think a little harder about what you pick to film.
Yeah,
Maybe instead of doing Agatha, you do Shang-Chi too. Like,
yeah,
maybe you focus on what people actually want.
yeah.
And if
Or
you're going to do an Agatha thing, maybe I don't know. Maybe if you want to do TV shows, you could just make it like a three three episodes little mini series.
yeah.
Like think a little outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, people really did like Agatha. Let's do this little tiny thing for them. But let's focus on the majority of people who
Yeah.
liked Shang-Chi or liked I don't know,
We need to get more.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need to get more like Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, like holiday special
like that was a good
length stuff.
idea.
Yeah, that was so nice, and it was a little bit like it was before Guardians 3, right? It was just like
Yeah.
we're on the set of Guardians 3, like we're just gonna film something nice with the new updated like Groot design and like um Adam Warlock wasn't in there,
Wait,
but
that is
he's there.
actually such a good example because they can also do that for like little like fights too. Like, oh,
Yeah.
let's fight this like small boss. Fantastic
Yeah.
Four fights, and then it's on
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
And it could be like its own like a comic like that.
Yeah, like
Like that'd be
that's the
so
stuff they
good.
need to be thinking about. And I get it that it's gonna be, oh, you gotta have the set, you gotta get these actors, they have to be paid. It's kind of a lot of work to get them to do something
Mm-hmm.
small, but like it's a good point. Like while you're filming something already,
Bigger, yeah.
just do a little tiny little thing that you
I
can
know.
release maybe 6 months after the movie. You release a little thingy. Like
Yeah.
that's what they need to be thinking about.
Yeah.
But I think we should move along because we've already been talking about this for a
This is
while.
good, yeah. Okay, so Patty, would you like to play a little game?
Yes.
Okay. So first on the agenda is I have a little quiz for you, okay?
Okay.
So you need to tell me which one of these things first appeared in a comic book.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Patty. First question: who appeared first in a comic book? Shazam or Wonder Woman?
Oh, but if we're talking about Shazam as Captain Marvel,
I'm talking about
or
Captain
like
Marvel.
you see, or like when he's Shazam,
I didn't look that up. I just looked up Captain Marvel.
okay,
So
then I would say
absolute.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, 1940. Wonder Woman's 1941.
Wow. Okay, I get a point.
Isn't that crazy? Okay. Which one of these things first appeared in a comic book? Was it Guy Gardner or the Dark Side?
Dark Side.
Guy Gardner appeared in 1968. Dark Side appeared in 1970 slash 71.
Oh,
He was
what?
teased in 1970.
Wow.
Very
Wait,
close.
DC is DC like way older than Marvel?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that because he said
You're going to find out.
1940. I'm like, pretty much Marvel was like started like 19 like
60s.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot older. Okay. Was which one of these things first appeared in a comic book? The first use of a batarang or Alfred?
Alfred.
A batarang appeared in 1939. Alfred appeared in 1943.
I wanted to like, give it to the guy.
I
Like,
know. He didn't even have the same name. He was just called Alfred for a while.
mm.
And then he finally became like Pennyworth. Okay, Patty, which one of these things first appeared in a comic book? Crypto or Supergirl?
Well, now I'm all confused because I would say Supergirl, but it's giving that maybe it's crypto because that's kind of crazy. You're comparing the two of them.
They're pretty close. I try to find close ones.
I'm gonna say crypto.
Mm-hmm. Crypto came in 1955. Supergirl came in
Whoa,
1959.
these are so old. I
They are.
would have assumed crypto was like way like
Yeah.
later.
Me too, probably. I mean, Superman's 39, right? So 16
Wow,
years.
crazy.
I know they're old. Explains why they have such old people names. Like Bruce Wayne is like feels like old.
Yeah.
Bruce Clark.
Mhm.
Okay, which one of these things first appeared in a comic book? The Flash or Aquaman?
Hmm. Instinct says the Flash. I'm gonna say the Flash.
Okay, the Flash appeared in 1940. The Aquaman appeared in 1941.
Yay! Wait, I have 3 points so far.
3 points. Yeah,
Wait, I'm doing way better than I
you
thought.
did good. Yeah, that's all I got for
Wait,
today.
oh, that's it?
Yeah, we did 5.
That was 5?
Yeah,
So I got 3 out of 5?
yeah.
Or did I get 4 out of 5?
Shazam, you got that. Crypto, you got that. And Flash, you got that.
Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
I did pretty good.
That's pretty good, Patty.
I thought I was gonna fail like all of them.
No, you
I
did
didn't
good.
realize that they were that old.
No,
Like, I would have assumed it would have been around the same time, but I
yeah.
guess it's like the Marvel guys were inspired by DC probably when they made their characters.
I think there was a little bit of inspiration and also a little bit of like we want something a little more down to earth,
Yeah.
a little more out the world outside your window, as they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to go on to the next topic?
Yeah. Next topic is Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, Victor Von Doom. What do you think about that,
I don't
Patty?
like it.
I know he's already Iron Man. He's too big at this point.
I think that no. I don't like that. I mean, I guess we're going to see how he acts
Yeah.
and I'm sure he's going to do good, but there's always that chance that it's just going to feel like Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
slash Tony Stark.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. Like they're so
Yeah.
close in character. Like he's gonna be quippy. He's gonna be funny. It's like that's never been.
But like,
The only thing that Doctor Doom is funny is when he's like pathetically cocky and like petty and like that kind of funny. How it's like funny how petty and prideful he is, but it's never funny because he's making a joke.
I mean, I guess like he knows how to be prideful. He
That's a
knows how
good
to
point.
act prideful and act.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's gonna be weird to see him as a villain. Gonna be weird
yeah.
just in general. And also, like, is he gonna be him when they do their little reset? Or is it just gonna be before? Or they're gonna expect that he's gonna die? Or but then like if he dies and that's gonna be lame. And if he dies and then there's a different one, it's like that's also kind of lame. So it's like
I don't want
what's
them.
happening here?
I'm kind of getting the feeling that they're gonna reveal his face, and it's gonna be the face of Tony, and they're gonna be like, dun dun dun, like, what? How is this
Like you think that's
possible?
gonna be a part of it or
Yeah,
oh, okay. Yeah, I
I'm
kind of
not.
thought that it was gonna be assumed maybe that. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because it's like Secret Wars, you know, you're seeing
Mm,
different people as different characters, like that kind of vibe.
mm,
Like Doomsday is before it, but it is basically the same thing in my head.
yeah, yeah, same.
So,
Based on Infinity War Endgame.
like, I don't know. I feel I don't really like it, but it's kind of fun, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's kind of fun. I already am like a little bit sus of this universe Fantastic Four like relationship with Doctor Doom. Like he's not his friend. It's just like he's some creeper that's going around his their son. I'm like
Yeah.
already a little bit like,
It's not very connected. It's not again
yeah,
like traditional.
yeah. It's not like, oh Reed, I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Like classic. It's like gonna be odd. So I'm gonna say overall, I'm like I kind of wish they just got somebody a little more um well different, a little more self serious because Robert Downey Jr. is very not self serious, and that's his charm.
Yeah.
But I think it. I wish he was just Iron Man or nothing because he's already Iron Man to me. Like watching the Uncharted movie and it's literally just Spider Man trying to be Nathan Drake was like too much for me.
But I also like you said like oh it's gonna be they show his face and it's gonna be like oh no or whatever,
Yeah,
which I guess makes sense for certain characters,
yeah.
but not for Fantastic Four.
No.
Like it's probably gonna be the first people who are gonna see his face is Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
And how are they gonna react? Are they gonna be like, oh, you again? Or are they gonna be like, who are you? And then it's like, what's the relationship here? We already know that he doesn't like them.
Hmm.
And it's either he's from their universe or he's not.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is he coming from a different universe to go to that one or different time frame? Because it's like, so is he also from the 1960s? And that means he was born in, 1900. Okay, maybe not that old, but like,
I don't
like it's
know.
just like what I don't know what's happening here. I
Yeah.
don't really like the idea of him being a villain. I feel like if he was gonna be a villain, it would have been cool to see him as Tony Stark, but bad.
Yeah.
Something like that in Secret Wars, if they wanted to bring him back and have him do one last thing, like
That would be
that
cooler.
would have been cool.
There's plenty of evil Tony Starks.
Yeah, like yeah, that would have been really cool. Or maybe just somebody else is like a little less important because I feel like he should be in this universe for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of giving that they're gonna kill him like in Secret Wars or
Mm,
something, and
yeah.
like that's not cool. So I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to be like the main one, or is there going to be like another one that's not cast yet? That's going to be like, oh, he's the big bad, and that guy was just a Doombot or something. I don't know, like something like that.
Yeah, but then that's also so
So
lame
lame.
because they did this whole big performance of him going on stage and taking off the mask, and it was him, and it's like they already did that in real life, and it's like I don't know. I don't really personally like it. I don't. I don't know what other people's opinions are on it, really, though.
I think a lot of people are excited, but it's just too odd for me.
All right, so you want to play a game where now you have to guess which one came first, Marvel Edition.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who appeared first in the comics? Scarlet Witch or Storm?
Scarlet Witch came out in the 80s, I believe. Storm was a um, second group of X Men, so that was also the 80s. I'm just gonna say Scarlet Witch. Is that right?
Yeah, it is Scarlet Witch, but you're not right on the times.
Oh,
So, Scarlet Witch first appeared in the X Men #4 in March of 1964.
whoa. Okay.
And Storm first appeared in Giant Size X Men
Mm-hmm.
#1, May 1975.
Whoa. I knew it was giant size, but I don't remember when it came out. Okay, cool.
You know that Scarlet Witch was first in like an X Men, right?
She
The
was.
daughter of Magneto.
Yeah, that has been added in and then removed as well, and I think added in again. Crazy. And Quicksilver, obviously.
Who appeared first,
Sure.
Star Lord or Ghost Rider?
This is really tough. I'm gonna say I think they're both like the 70s, right? So I'm gonna say Star Lord.
You are incorrect.
No.
So Star Lord first appeared in Marvel Preview #4, 1976,
Okay.
and Ghost Rider first appeared in Marvel Spotlight #5, August 1972.
Wow. So 4 years difference. Huh. Wow.
Who appeared first? Spider Man, like the traditional Spider Man, or Groot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're gonna want me to say Spider-Man. Spider-Man came in the 60s, but Groot used to be an evil monster, and he in like the original, like his race
Mm-hmm.
originally appeared really long time ago. I think it's a trick question. I'm gonna say Groot.
Well, you're right,
Oh,
but Spider Man, he first appeared in Amazing Fantasy #15,
yeah.
August 1962.
Mm.
But Groot first appeared in Tales to Astonish #13 in
Mm-hmm.
1960.
Oh
So it
wow,
wasn't
2
that too
years.
far apart, but
Yeah,
I didn't expect that Groot would be first. I would have thought that he came way later.
yeah. I love like the names of these collections of stories. Like it's so
Yeah.
fun.
All right. So, which one came first? Yelena or Miles Morales?
Well, Miles Morales came about in the early 2000s or the night slash the 90s with the Ultimate Universe. I don't know when Yelena came out. I want to say I want to say Yelena is older, so I'll say Yelena.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, when did you?
So, Yelena came out in 19 well, okay, so basically she was first shown in a sketchbook as a
Mm-hmm.
sketch,
Mm-hmm.
I guess,
Mm-hmm.
in 1998, but then she actually first appeared in 1999.
Wow, and when's Miles?
And then Miles came out in 2011.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
no, that's not real. That's
Yes.
not real.
Yes.
2011. That doesn't make sense.
Says Ultimate Fallout #4,
Yeah.
published in August 2011.
Whoa. I shakes everything I thought I knew about
So he
Miles.
he like appeared. Yeah.
Hmm. Way later than I thought.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, actually, I think that's what I thought.
Okay.
Maybe like not in the tens, maybe like a little earlier, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
Who appeared first, Hank Pym or Black Widow?
This is hard. Hank Pym, the original Ant Man, or Black Widow. I feel like Hank Pym was first. Yeah. I feel like Hank Pym.
Well, you're right.
Oh.
So Hank Pym, He first came out in Tales to Astonish number
Mm-hmm.
27 in 1962, but he
Wow.
was as Hank Pym.
Yeah.
And then Ant-Man came out September 1962.
Okay.
And then Black Widow, she first appeared as an enemy of Iron Man in Tales of Suspense number 52 in
Okay.
1964.
Wow. So Iron Man 2 is like a throwback to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the
That's so
point was
cool.
that yeah, I think I knew that.
I didn't know that.
I I knew that because of the show, the cartoon.
Mm. Which one?
Because
Avengers Assemble, the Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I mean, we gotta watch
she
more of
was like
that.
a villain.
Yeah. Really?
But like it's supposed to be I mean, I knew that she like was supposed to be like obviously bad. I mean, I think everybody understands that she was bad initially.
Yeah.
And like Hawkeye was, that whole story.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I kind of knew. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the last one, because I had six, was which group appeared first? Inhumans or Guardians of the Galaxy?
I know the Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, you just told me Star Lord came out in the 62.
Hmm.
66? 76? 76, yeah. Now, the Inhumans, I think they're a little more recent. I'm going to say Guardians of the Galaxy or sooner.
You say Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, first.
So you are wrong. It was the
Really?
Inhumans. They first appeared in Fantastic Four number 45, December
What?
1965.
Okay.
And Guardians of the Galaxy first appeared in Marvel Superheroes number 18, January 1969.
Wow, 65 and
So
69.
I knew I was going to trick you.
Yeah.
Star Lord was not in the Guardians of the Galaxy
No.
initially.
Yeah, there's like all the ones from the end of the Guardians too, I think. Remember like Sylvester Stallone and the fish guy and the ice guy?
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Yeah.
the supposed to homage the original ones. I want to know what the Inhumans looked like though back then. As
I think I've seen old comics of Inhumans.
that's crazy. I want to
I
like see
kind of
that.
forget about Inhumans.
Yeah, I know they're pretty forgettable. So, just I have one last thing to talk about with you guys. Patty, what do you think? You think you're more excited for the upcoming slate of DC movies that James Gunn has cooking up, or are you more excited for what Marvel has cooking up right now?
Well, in general, I just like Marvel characters better.
Yeah, same.
And what I already know about what's coming up for DC, most of the characters I either do not know or not interested in.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't really know everything that's coming for MCU.
Okay, what do you have here?
So I don't think this is updated
Yeah.
because it's already saying something was August 1st, 2025. I don't know if this was cartoon,
Oh, what does it say?
but it says Eyes of Wakanda series.
Oh, that's coming out soonish.
It says August 1st of this year.
Oh yeah, not that.
So is it live action or cartoon?
It's what if style
Okay. So that's
animation.
probably out. And then it says Marvel Zombies. It
No.
says Wonder Man,
Mm-hmm.
December.
Simon. His name's Simon. I can't remember his last name.
I don't know who Wonder Man is.
He is like he just has like basically like a lot of different powers, and he can like basically he's a lot like Vision and Doctor Strange
But
combined.
is
I
this
don't know
supposed to
how
be
to
a
describe.
movie?
I think it's a.
Because then it
I
got
don't
pushed
remember.
back if it's a movie because
Yeah,
I don't think anything else is coming out
yeah.
this year, right?
I don't
For
think.
movies?
Yeah, I don't think it.
It says for next year, Spider-Man Brand New Day, which I'm obviously excited for.
Yeah,
I've been seeing clips of their
I know.
filming and I'm just like, wow, we're actually finally getting Spider-Man again.
I know.
Um, Daredevil Born Again season 2. I don't like Daredevil. I mean, I like Daredevil the character, but I don't
Yeah,
like the show. It's just too much for me.
that season was too much. By the way, Born Again, the season one was a lot. I'm not like massively excited for it. I mean, it was cool, but it's just it's kind of like if you liked the Daredevil show, you're gonna like it. But even though I liked it, I was like, okay, I've already had enough of all the, oh, New York City's so
Too much
corrupted.
violence.
Yeah, like I want to see something more fun, like Spider Man, and I thought that was what it was going with No Way Home.
Hmm. And then it says Vision Quest TV series.
I have no expectation for this.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2
Okay, it's the animated show.
and 3.
Okay,
The Punisher Marvel TV special.
cool.
Avengers Doomsday. Avengers
Yeah,
Secret Wars.
yeah.
So between Doomsday and Secret Wars, they don't have anything else coming
For a
out?
whole year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blade, date to be determined.
Yeah, that's not coming out.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings 2,
Mm-hmm.
date to be determined.
Okay,
Armor Wars, date to be
that's
determined.
also
And
not coming
X-Men
out.
97 season 2, date to be determined.
That was a phenomenal show. I cannot wait for season 2.
So it's kind of like Marvel doesn't even know what they're doing yet. I mean, are
Honestly,
you kidding me? There's not even gonna be a movie between the two Avengers movie? That's like really
and
bad.
at least we had Captain Marvel between the two Avengers movies, Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
Well, let's compare it to DC.
So for DC, it says, and I think this is actually updated because
Okay.
I'm pretty sure James Gunn also said
Yeah.
a lot of this, but um so Peacemaker season 2,
Okay.
which I don't know anything about that character, I'm not gonna lie. And then Supergirl, which I am excited for. I'm excited to see that story of
I know.
Supergirl,
Woman of
and
Tomorrow.
I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Clayface
No.
and the Batman Part 2.
Yeah, that's the based off of the 2022 movie that I had to go see alone in theaters.
Oh,
It's a sequel to that. It's not even in the same universe.
oh, okay.
I mean, it'd be nice if it was, but it's probably not.
And then Dynamic Duo animated Robin origin movie.
All right.
Lanterns TV series.
Cool.
Mr. Miracle animated series.
All right, I'm excited for that.
Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Very excited for
So
that.
that's the one that's
I
actually
don't
going to be
know
Batman.
exactly live action, but I don't know what to expect at all.
And then Creature Commandos season 2.
Don't care.
The Authority.
Don't care.
Swamp Thing.
Don't care.
Teen Titans movie.
That could be cool.
Bane slash Deathstroke movie.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be too much for me, depending on how they handle it.
It's like Injustice 1 throwback.
Yeah. And then Wonder Woman movie.
Mm-hmm. Very excited for that.
And then it says James Gunn Superman follow-up movie.
Mm-hmm. We all know that's happening.
And then it's just a bunch of TV series
Yeah.
and animated stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's like I'm more
And
excited.
it says the last two things said possibly canceled.
Well, you know, never know. I'm like always more excited for Marvel because, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and DC, like I think James Gunn chose some odd things to get people excited for. I'm sure they're gonna be good mostly. But I'm like, what is the Authority? You're doing the Authority? Like the Authority is something I had to find out when I heard about it for the announcement is when I started hearing about people talk about it for the first time ever in my life. Even though it's been around since like the 90s or whatever. But Marvel also don't know what they're doing, I feel like.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sad time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also a lot of waiting. We gotta wait like a
Mhm.
whole year for anything to happen.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I feel like I understand that DC probably was like, we don't know if people are gonna like this.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I kind of wish they had something else for this year that was going to be interesting to kind of get things started.
Yeah.
Like movie wise, because I think there was like TV shows maybe, but I don't know. But yeah.
I think I know generally what to expect with Marvel. Like I kind of have an idea of what's going to happen and how it's going to go and how it's going to make me feel. But Superman blew me away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little bit looking at that right now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very curious about Batman. I love Batman, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm like, oh, Secret Wars is like one of the most fun concepts ever. But Doomsday, I don't know what
But
that's
there should be
about.
more in between. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, maybe it makes sense, but there can't be anything in between because maybe it's like all those characters are stuck. But then you can still do a movie that's like before it.
yeah,
But then they're like, oh, it's gonna confuse people. Like, I think they're focusing on the people who are new rather than the people who like have been watching their movies this whole time. And that's kind of what it's giving, and it's a little bit annoying.
yeah, yeah. I know. I definitely see what you're saying, especially like She-Hulk and that kind of stuff.
But I also think that for DC, they should have like definitely not Supergirl. Like
Yeah,
Supergirl waiting a year that makes sense. Like you
yeah,
don't want that back to back. But like
yeah.
they probably
Flash,
like
Green
something. But I
Lantern.
also think they waited on purpose, like I said,
Yeah,
because they weren't sure how people would react.
yeah. But now they're like green light, green light, green light, everything.
And like hopefully they'll put more interesting characters in there.
Yeah,
Like I'm sorry, but can we please see like a good Flash movie? Can we please see?
with Grant Gustin.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they. I don't know. I hear rumors.
Don't give me hope.
I hear rumors.
What do you hear?
Well, I think that he said that he's definitely interested,
I want it to
and
happen so
I
bad.
don't know if I've heard. I don't think I've heard James yet.
I kind of want Grant Gustin to be Flash, but with some of the visual effects and style of the new
Yeah.
movie because that was so cool with all the lightning and it's crackling everywhere. And
Also, did they say they're keeping Jason Momoa?
he's not Aquaman. He's somebody else.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's just
I
not.
I need a classic Aquaman.
You need a blonde Aquaman, and you're gonna hit back heavy, heavy on the injustice to swing your big trident
I
and
need
smack me in the
injustice
face.
looking Aquaman.
We need injustice style game for Marvel. We need injustice style.
Okay, well now let's not get into that, you know?
I don't really care for the story of injustice, the dark story, but
I like it.
yeah, it's a different take, of course. But like how they nail like just getting all the characters you will really think about in a room together and they just do a thing is like sometimes you wish Marvel could get their act together.
You know what they should have done?
Wow.
They should have done a Green Arrow movie.
Yeah.
We haven't had a Green Arrow movie.
Well, with like Stephen Amell,
Is that his name?
the actor who plays Green Arrow, Oliver Queen
Yeah.
for
You don't
CW.
need him. He's
Okay.
probably too old. But I'm saying like they should have lined it up after Superman. Because then it's like you're going out with like Superman. Everyone knows Superman. But like people know Green Arrow, but not that much. And then just have it right after. Not right after, but like, like in a few months
What
before the end of the year. That would have been
I
good.
know. What I need to see is a re-release of Black Adam where they edited in David Corn Sweat, and then that's just part of the universe. That was great. I love that movie.
Yeah.
So goofy. I
I
loved
think
it.
James Gunn said that it's not part of it, right?
Hmm.
He said he made a video of like what is in the universe and what's not.
Hmm.
I can't really remember. But I don't know. I need like some of those classic characters. Like I
Hmm.
would love to see Green Arrow
Green
movie.
Arrow. He's like Hawkeye to me, so
All right. He's not even anything like Hawkeye.
he's more brooding.
His character is more like a mixture of. I mean, I was gonna say like, oh, he's kind of like Batman a little, but
He's
like
like
way hotter.
he's like William Tell. Like, oh, I'm
he's
gonna
like
shoot the apple off your head.
he's like Batman mixed with Iron Man.
Okay.
Like it's like him younger is Iron Man, and then he like goes through a bunch of shit, and then he's like more like, eh. But then like it's fine. It's his character.
You're like exclusively talking about the CW, but in Injustice game, he's kind of annoying.
Okay, yeah, I am just talking about CW because that's what I know. But I mean, from Injustice, he wasn't bad. I feel like Injustice, he
He's more
was,
just jokey.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, if you're
Hawkeye.
gonna compare him to anyone, it's gonna be Robin Hood.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like Robin Hood because it's
yeah.
like the whole point is that he goes after these like
Mm,
rich assholes, basically.
hmm.
It's like
Wow.
it's basically Batman and Iron Man mixed together, at least for CW.
With a Robin Hood coat of paint.
Yeah, like
Mm,
isn't his whole point is that he gets rid of like rich assholes?
I
So
don't
he's
know.
basically
He's
Robin
rich
Hood.
though. Would he get rid of himself? Mm.
He's a vigilante.
I never watched that show to be honest with you.
He has like a list of people to kill.
Really?
Yeah, and he kills people, but then he's like, and then he goes through this whole thing where he's like,
Wow.
I'm not gonna kill these people anymore.
Wow.
And then he like, that's why it's like kind of makes your Batman kind of like, like it's like, oh, like I don't have, I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you kind of vibe, like later. But like the whole point is that he has a whole list and he goes and kills these
Oh my
people.
gosh. Have you seen the movie where that scene is from?
Yeah, I've seen the clip.
You haven't seen the whole movie?
No,
You should watch it. It's good.
you know that I haven't watched it.
You should. It's good.
But yeah, anyways, I think
Thank
that's it for today.
you.
The sun is
Yeah.
practically gone, so hopefully the lighting is okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please post in the comments all your opinions about all these topics today. Did you get all the questions right on the games? I did
Yeah.
not. I failed. But this is a lot of fun. Thank you, Patty, putting
Yeah,
those questions together.
you're welcome.
And everybody, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube and Spotify. Sparkle emoji.
And TikTok.
And TikTok, of course. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.